Let's talk football. The FA Cup. The FA Cup. Oh, I love it whenever Sol Campbell does that video. Anyway, yes, there was quarterfinal action, 6th round FA Cup action, where we had Crystal Palace beating Fulham. We had Aston Villa beating Preston North End. Man City beating Bournemouth. Who's the other one? Forest beating Brighton.
Pete, I didn't watch a lick of FA Cup football this weekend. Not one.
Not one.
I just found out who was in the semis.
Listen, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest in a semi-final, Man City in the semi-final as well. Like, you know, and Crystal Palace. I mean, it's do we know who's playing who? I haven't checked.
Nottingham Forest facing Man City, and the other two are playing each other.
Who? PNE?
Sorry, Palace Villa.
Wow.
I don't know why
I was thinking Preston North End.
Crazy. Palace Villa. Guys, those are two good semi-finals, though. At least we'll give the FA Cup that. The magic is back, guys. The FA Cup magic is there.
I need Forest to slap City again.
This is the worst FA Cup in a long time.
Nah. I think it will be the best.
Do you know why?
The best.
Because do you know why? Because none of us care. And I say none of us. I'm talking about the UK personnel. I've not seen anyone tweeting about the FA Cup or game that's like, unless you support the teams.
It's a shame.
Yeah, ain't nobody caring.
I think I agree with you for this round because this weekend, I did not tune into half of those games. Yeah, but I think when it gets to the final, just like we saw with Newcastle United,
the final people will change it.
The idea that there's a team that hasn't won in years really going all out, and we're going to see that. You know, whether it's Villa in the final or Palace in the final, one of those two teams. Hopefully, we get Forest in there as well. Could you imagine Forest get top 4 in a trophy? That is a sensational season.
Stuff of dreams are made of.
That is a sensational season.
You know
so I think I agree with you, Robin. So far, there is a lack of interest, but Cup final day, it will just be bigger with a smaller team winning it. I just think, you know what I mean? Like the main eventers should go for the big titles. Why are you going for the FA Cups?
Fair. Well, the FA Cup is a big title.
FA Cup is a big title.
Title. There's some respect as well, but
it's IC, bro. It's IC.
IC
is a big title. It is IC, Pete, but it's a big title.
The WWE title is the Premier League title. The World Heavyweight Championship is the Champions League.
You got
your US title and your Intercontinental. Oh man, we all know that's what it is. We all know that.
What's League Cup? League Cup
is US.
European.
The US title. The US title. It's the US
title. I think it's 24/7 title, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 24/7, bro.
That's them Europa League.
That's the conference in them, man. There, yeah. Chelsea fight.
No. Europa was actually a major trophy now. Before, because you could get into Champions League, it was useless. It didn't mean anything. But now, now it has some meaning.
Who is your favorite? Who's your favorite to win the FA Cup? Just out of curiosity.
Nottingham Forest.
I'm going for the Villa, mate.
Because apparently Erling Haaland is not injured for the rest of the season, according to the news. So,
You've seen a specialist. Relax.
Yeah. We've got some really interesting narratives. I've obviously mentioned Nottingham Forest, even Villa. Let's just say because Villa have got Club Brugge in the Champions League, so they could potentially be in the Champions League semi-final and win the FA Cup, and then that's just at minimum. So
they got PSG, mate.
No, but he's saying semi-final.
Oh, Martin, yeah, no, you're right. Yes, that's my bad. They already played Club Brugge. Yeah, okay, fine. A toss-up against PSG. Let's just say they make it to the semis, and then you never know. So, what an exciting season, and what a job Emery's done over there as well. So, yeah, 4 teams, all have got their own interesting narratives. Hopefully, 3 of them win it, as opposed to City.
By the way, if there's one thing I'll tell you, don't sleep on Palace, because Palace have been there tidying away, doing their thing. Even in the league didn't look that impressive. They didn't look like anything was going on, but they've been there, like not getting beat.
They're on the best run of form of any team in the league. They've won 13 of their last 16. Glasgow,
you serious?
And guys, I feel so disappointed in myself because I didn't invite Lola on this podcast this week to tell her that Glasgow is on a roll.
Glasgow would
everyone who doubted is asking for forgiveness. Everyone.
Yeah.
You know, it weren't me, boy. You know, I was on that Glasgow train when he jumped in. You know, I was on that Glasner train when he jumped in.
You didn't have to say that twice. That's crazy.
I'm just
That's
saying.
crazy.
He won the Europa League with Frankfurt.
Hey, that's crazy.
He won the Europa League with Frankfurt. He might win the FA Cup with Palace. That's what you call top quality management. Anything else on this FA Cup's business? Anything more to sort of say or add?
Not really, mate.
Fulham
will be disappointed though. Fulham beat at home like that.
I thought they would be the ones in the semis, but hey ho.
I can't lie. I did think Palace would win like 2-1. I thought because Palace away from home are really good. Fulham at home are not that great. I thought Palace would like a nick a 2-1 or 1-0 type deal. But
apparently they left the big hitters. They left like Smith Rowe and Co on the bench to start, and I was like, okay, that's their fault.
So he shanked it. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out my boy Sam Lewis, who was like, "Yeah, get this manager out. He's leaving all his big hitters on the bench." Yeah.
Was that a heat of the moment? Was that a heat of the moment? You've messed up.
No, speaking of the moment, it's just coming there right now. So there you go.
Oh yeah, Fulham got dunked on, and we deserved it given the lineup. Okay, I didn't realize that. That sounds bizarre to me.
Why would you do such a thing?
No idea whatsoever.